Hi everyone. This is a complete guide on how to use SpectreStats to manage and view your personal activity history from stake.com. Let's start with installing the extension. First, head over to the official Chrome web store. You can search for SpectreStats or use the direct link in the video description. Once you're on the extension page, click the Add to Chrome button. Chrome will show you the permissions SpectreStats needs, like accessing stake.com for the downloader and storage to save your data locally. Review these and click Add Extension. In a moment, you'll see the SpectreStats icon appear in your toolbar. You might need to click the puzzle piece icon and pin it to keep it visible. The first time you click the SpectreStats icon, it will ask you to create a unique username. This username is used to link your anonymous contributions to the Community Stats feature and cannot be changed later. Choose a username between 3 and 20 characters using only letters, numbers, or underscores. Type it in and click Save Username. Make sure it's available. The extension will check for you. Now that the extension is ready, we need to load your historical activity data. The best way is using the built-in downloader tool. First, make sure you're logged into your stake.com account and navigate to the My Bets section, then click on Archive. You need to be on the archive page for the downloader to work. Next, open the SpectreStats extension by clicking its icon. Click the menu button, the 3 lines icon, in the top right, then click Downloader. A small window will pop up. You can optionally enter a number to limit how many files it downloads, or leave it blank to get everything. Now click Start Downloading Archive ZIP. You'll see a status box appear on the stake page showing the progress as it automatically collects all your history file links. Once it's done collecting and fetching, it will generate and download a single ZIP file named stakeactivityarchive.zip to your computer. Find the downloaded ZIP file in your Downloads folder. This is important. You need to unzip or extract this file first. Right-click on it and choose Extract All, or use your preferred unzipping tool. This will create a folder containing many individual JSON files. Now go back to the SpectreStats extension. Click the menu button again, and this time click Upload JSON. A file selection window will open. Navigate to the folder where you just extracted the files, select all of the JSON files inside that folder, and click Open. The extension will now start processing your files locally on your computer. You'll see a loading screen showing the progress through different steps like reading files, converting currencies if needed, calculating summaries, and optionally sharing anonymous data. Please keep the extension pop-up open while it processes. This can take a few moments depending on the amount of data. Once processing is complete, you'll land on the Your Stats tab. This is your personal dashboard. At the top, you'll see your overall stats summary, high-level totals calculated from all the data you've uploaded. You can click the little eye icon next to each stat to show or hide the value for privacy. Below that, you might see a list of your top wins found in your history. Scroll down further to find the Game History table. This lists all the games found in your archive. You can search for specific games or providers using the search bar, or filter by provider using the drop-down menu. The table shows aggregated historical data for each game based on your files. You can click the column headers to sort the table. If you want more details on a specific game, just click on its row in the table. This takes you to the Detail view, showing key metrics, highlights like top wins or multipliers from your history for that game, and some simple charts. Click the Back to Summary button to return to the main table. If you switch to the Community Stats tab, you can see general trends for games based on anonymous, aggregated data shared by all users. This isn't about comparing your personal results, but gives you an idea of overall game activity and metrics seen in the community data. Now let's look at another helpful feature, the Live Stats widget. When you navigate to a game page on stake.com after loading your data, this widget will automatically appear. Its main purpose is to give you quick access to historical stats related to the game you're currently viewing. At the top, you'll see the game's name. Below that, there are 2 tabs, My Stats and Community. The My Stats tab, which is selected by default, shows data calculated only from your own uploaded archive files for this specific game. You'll see your historical total bets, total wagered in USD, your overall profit or loss, your historical hit rate percentage, and your calculated return to player (RTP) percentage for this game based on your data. Below these key metrics, it also lists your overall top 5 wins across all games from your archive. You can even click on one of these top wins, and it will try to open the main extension pop-up focused on that specific game's details. If you click the Community tab on the widget, it switches to show the aggregated, anonymous stats for this particular game based on data shared by the whole community. You'll see the community's combined total bets, wagered, profit or loss, hit rate, and RTP for the game you're viewing. Below that, it shows the top 5 community wins across all games based on the shared anonymous data. The widget header allows you to click and drag it anywhere on the screen if you want to reposition it. In the header buttons, you have a few options. The Minimize button looks like a dash, collapses the widget, and clicking it again, it changes to a plus, expands it. The Refresh button, circular arrow, tells the widget to fetch the latest community data immediately. And the X button closes the widget completely until you visit a new game page. Finally, there's an Open Full View button at the bottom, which simply opens the main extension pop-up window, just like clicking the toolbar icon. In the menu, you'll also find the VIP calculator. Select the site, your current VIP level, and your percentage progress, and it will estimate the wager needed to reach the next level according to Stakes program. The Clear Data option in the menu allows you to permanently delete all the processed stats stored locally by the extension on your computer. This won't affect your username or any community data, but your Stats tab. One more cool feature in the Your Stats tab is sharing your overall summary. See these little icons next to overall stats? The first one lets you customize and share an image of your key stats directly to social media or other apps if your browser supports it. The second icon lets you download a similar customized image directly to your computer. Just click either button, choose which stats and format you want in the pop-up, and generate your personalized stats graphic. If you ever run into issues or have questions while using SpectreStats, help is just a click away. Open the menu and you'll find a direct link to join our Discord support channel. Feel free to jump in and ask anything. All right, that covers the main features of SpectreStats. We really hope this tool helps you easily manage and review your personal activity history. Thanks so much for watching. Go grab the extension from the Chrome Web Store, and may your data always tell an interesting story. Catch you next time.